Hello, wonderful people of YouTube, and welcome to day 30 of 35 reacting to every single country's entry into this year's Eurovision. We officially just have 1 week left until the Eurovision semifinals. Cannot wait for that to begin. And then once we get through these last few countries, I will be doing a prediction for the first semifinals. And then next week, so many reactions to come. With day 30, we are heading over to last year's 3rd place finish, and that is Estonia. For Estonia's entry this year, we have the band Vanilla Ninja and their song Too Epic to Be True. Now, the band name does seem familiar. I believe they have competed in Eurovision before, which if they have, that is really cool. I love seeing acts come back, especially after all of these years. It is looking like an absolutely stacked Eurovision year, so let's see what Estonia can add to it, and let's get into the video. Let's see how Estonia can follow up their 3rd place finish last year. All right, we're kicking straight into it, all right. So, potentially a rock type of song. Oh, I like the beat. I see guitars already. That's always a good sign for a song as well. I will say, I absolutely love the diversity of this Eurovision year. It is incredible. I mean, this is another rock type of song. You have the drums, you have the guitar. My favorite genre, I've said it so many times on this channel, my favorite genre is rock. So I love seeing stuff like this, especially for Eurovision. And every year for Eurovision, you definitely want songs that stand out. So you don't want just ballads, you don't want just great vocal performances, you kind of need a mixture. And this year we have so many great rock songs, Romania, Serbia. It's nice getting the different types of songs in there. It just makes the show so much better to see. Her voice is very clean so far, very clear. And I'm a big fan of the beat in the background. Again, the rock type of song, so good start. Oh, the beat kick up there, I really like that part. Oh, I like that they're all kind of mixing into the song too. That's a nice... I will say we also haven't had, from what I can remember, we've reacted to about 30 of them so far. I don't think we've had that many English songs. I feel like this year there's been a really good diversity, and I feel like a lot of countries are performing with their own song. As an American who obviously speaks English, it is nice to have a couple English songs just kind of thrown into the mix just so it's easier to understand, but I appreciate that, and I like that they're taking turns. I'm assuming all 3 of them are going to sing at one point. With the right staging, I think this could be a very fun performance, so I think it's a good start so far. It's a catchy song for sure. I think their voices blend really well with the instruments too. I like the pacing of it as well. It's paced very well. Again, sorry for pausing so much. I will say that it does feel kind of, I don't want to say safe, because again, it's not the typical like love song or these types of song that we hear every single year. It is more of like a pop rock type of song. So that's not very common, but I will say the beat and the lyrics, it feels a little safe, but safe isn't always a bad thing. You can't have every song be like super artistic, and you need some things that are just fun to listen to. This is a fun song to listen to, and I think they sound great. Like I said, their voices are blending really well, and it's just following Espresso Macchiato last year, which obviously finished third. I feel like Estonia probably should have went for more of a, how do I explain it? More of a song that I feel like could top the charts. I don't think this is a song that can necessarily compete with a lot of the other songs that we've listened to, which again, not always a bad thing. You're not going to have a country do amazing things every single year, so it is completely fine to have an entry like this. Does feel a little safe, but I'm enjoying it so far.
Can't take my eyes off you tonight.
Then don't.
Your kisses are like
I like the feel of the music video too, like the black and white. That was a good, the kick up there was really nice. It is a song that can get stuck in your head. It definitely can get stuck in your head. I think it's a decent entry for sure. It is a song that can get stuck in your head. The lyrics behind it, the beat, the way it's composed, I think it's a strong song. Just coming off of the high of last year where they had Espresso Macchiato was kind of like the comedy song of last year. Just the fun entry that everybody loves, a fan favorite. I don't see this really connecting with the fans anywhere near as much as last year. I don't know how the jury's going to feel about the song. I feel like they usually don't love this type of music. But I think it's a fun entry. And again, every year you need these fun entries. But overall, I think it's a very solid song. Now here we are with our tier list section where we rank every single country we have reacted to. And I kind of said it at the end of the breakdown of the song after the video finished. I do think it's a very solid song. I don't think it's going to stand out necessarily too much. It'll be a fun song to listen to. I'm very curious to see what their staging is going to be like. Again, I mentioned that I believe they've competed in Eurovision before. I think it was like 20 years ago or so. So seeing them back, that's awesome. I'm always a fan of seeing acts come back, try new songs. And I don't 100% know what the lyrics meant, but the title "Too Epic to Be True" is kind of like, it's kind of creative because it's also like, for them it might be too epic to be true that they're managing to come back 20 years later. So I'm not going to put it in the not really my style because this is more of my style. I think the rock aspects of it, the guitars, the drums, the blending of the voice, the beat, I'm just going to put in a very solid song. I think it'll definitely be a fun song to listen to. I think with the right staging, it could be a very interesting performance as well in the semifinals. And I'm excited to see what they do live. So yeah, I think that's a perfect spot for that to go. And that will be our 5th entry in the very solid tier. That is the end of the reaction. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please consider leaving a like, comment what you want to see next, and subscribe to not miss any future uploads. We have just 5 countries left, and then we're going to do predictions, we're going to do reactions, we're going to do videos based on who goes through the final. That we have so much content still to come. Thank you again for all of the support. Thank you for taking the time to watch this reaction, and I'll see you for the next one. Peace.